Alright then, we are doing something rather similar actually. And alright, there. Yay! Welcome to Kirby's Link to the Past 2. Oh look, a boomerang. That's nice. Alright, so, I'm gonna be honest. What we're doing this time around is we are playing what is Kirby's Link to the Past 2, which is item randomizer for the inverted state from the item randomizer settings that we have access to. So, one of the first things that we need to do is go get bombs. This is more difficult than it sounds, I promise you. But yeah, I don't really have all that much to say. Oh, and also we're doing a Triforce race because Kirby after successfully going through Link to the Past the first time, decided that, it's not worth it to attempt to slay Ganon. So let's just build a Triforce and make our wish come true. How many bushes does it take to kill an evil bush? 4 bushes. So, unfortunately, the inverted state does not currently have entrance randomization. Because the entrance randomizer and the item randomizer are on two, they are on 2 separate sets of logic. Oh, come on, we just need like a bomb. If we can get a bomb, then we can go. Then we can go and do the Dark World Cave of Power. Please, just a single bomb. I only need the one. I would attempt to kill the Hinox because the Hinox have a much better chance of dropping bombs, but there are flat out not enough bushes up there to kill the Hinox. So. Alright, we can't start that yet. Okay. And this isn't that's any good either. Okay, I guess instead we will go over to Dark Chapel and see what all we can attempt to do over this way. I think one of the first things we're probably going to end up having to do is toughing it out through either Dark Palace, which I don't think we can get to, right? Not from here. And no, we can't get to Dark Palace. But we're going to have to tough it out a little bit through, I believe, Skull Woods. in order to actually start doing anything in the run. Damn it. Damn it! I am glad that we got the boomerang. It gives us a little bit of protection, but oh wait, without right, we can't lift that without Power Glove. Shit. So we can't actually go that way into Skull Woods. Meaning we have to go the other way into Skull Woods. I don't know how I missed that. I know how I died there, certainly. I ran into him twice, but I don't know how I missed the second bush that I threw at him. Because this is not entrance randomizer, I should be able to, at the very least, get to Skull Woods. I mean, doing anything in it is going to be questionable. Because, you know, I'm at 3 hearts when I'm supposed to be at 10. Well, actually, you're supposed to be at least at 6. Or dead again. I went the wrong way. You're supposed to be at least at 6 hearts when you get to a Dark World, and even then, you're still supposed to avoid the Hinoxes, because you flat out cannot deal with the Hinoxes with not because of 6 hearts, but because you're running the Master Sword, and the Master Sword does shit to Hinoxes. This way. Okay. Small key for this dungeon, which makes sense. I wish that worked. Yay, a sword! Okay, we have a sword. And let me think. If we go down this way, we should be able to get... God damn it. Must be careful. Well, that is not helpful. But this way should be, yes, this treasure chest. A bomb! Booyah! Magic cape. Alright. And we want to go and solve this puzzle for later in the event that we are actually able to, oh, we can't solve this puzzle yet. We have to fall down from up top first. And then we can go solve that puzzle. And room. Damn it! Ah, shit. I don't want to waste my bomb, but I have to. Thank you. Replacement bomb is nice. There's that, and... okay. We can't actually go grab that because, one, we don't have the big key, and two, we kind of need the hook shot in order to get out of that room. Alright. Are there any other treasure chests in here that we can get? I am unsure. You must be skilled with the sword in order to successfully complete this. Yeah, we can get this one. Getting this one is a pain in the ass, but it's definitely doable. Especially because we have the boomerang, making this slightly less a pain in the ass. Only slightly, though. Alright, he's gone. There. And that. I'm scared. Yay! Big key to Thieves Town. That is great. Because we can actually get into Thieves Town and do a good portion of exploration. Hell, if we actually had the mid shield or enough hearts, I could take down Blind right now. Totally could. And get this key, which we need to save for yes, we need to save it for that. Alright, but we don't have the fire rod yet, so we can leave. Alright, to Thieves Town! Actually, instead of going to Thieves Town, we're going to go and do... we need a little bit more magic before we can actually go do that, but we should be able to get some more magic on our way to Bumper Cave. Alright, I don't think that you can actually go over to that from here. I mean, you probably can if you actually know the pathway correctly. Full magic, booyah! We can definitely clear Bumper Cave now. Now, while I was, doing planning and preparation for this one, I thought of something really cool that I want to do later. But I'm not entirely sure if I'll do that project here or over on Rocket Rabbit. I'll probably end up doing... fuck the goddamn birds! I'll probably end up doing that project here, honestly, but it's very, very heavy in editing. That doesn't mean I can't do it. It means that, I kinda should actually have some sizable editing skill before I attempt to do it, but I'm never gonna have enough editing skill to make it work, to make it look really nice. So I'll probably end up having to doing it with what little editing skill I currently have. I hate the upgraded. Fuck the upgraded birds. And yes, I have to kill both of these. Shit, no, I don't. I don't have the power glove. I can't get in there. All right. But we need to get over to Thieves Town then. I forgot that we need the power glove in order to do Bumper Cave. Don't need Titan's Mitt. At least I don't think we need Titan's Mitt, but we need the power glove at least. What I'm hoping is available to us right away, or at least mostly right away, is the blue mail, because even with that one additional point of defense, we can do a lot in Dark World with it. The Sea House. Moon Pearl, booyah! Now, unfortunately, I still need a power glove and a hammer in order to actually get into the light world. Alright, we are attempting to go to Thieves Town. Oh, wait, I can go do that too. So, let's go do this. Smithy's house. Lantern! Yay! I think, yep. Okay. So I know I'm only playing on Bravely Default on easy mode, but it is so much simpler than my first run through. My first run through was. I'm enjoying it. Actually, so because I'm a pansy, I'm enjoying it more than my original run through. Mostly because I'm not dying all the damn time on bosses that I'm not prepared for. For example, I just did a majority of the water crystal stuff after the twist happens, and the rematch with DeRosa was significantly easier than I remember it being. I even talked to Daniel about it, and I'm like, okay, I guess I managed to take him down in one shot. Cool. Go, 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 go. Alright. Wait, I need to be down here. I missed one. I don't know where the one I missed is, but I definitely missed one. Shit. Damn it. And go. Blue mail. Booyah. Alright, so where's the one that I missed? Because I definitely missed one. I want to say it's up there. No, it doesn't look like I did. Huh. Weird. Hello, Slowdown. And that's something that I wanted to bring up. Citra's got a memory leaks issue that happens after a couple hours of game time. And I noticed it specifically when in the Caldisla Inn for Bravely Default. And I know it's a memory leak issue because the game actually runs Caldisla Inn mostly perfectly for the rest of my runtime, but after a couple hours, both the Caldisla Inn and a couple of other areas start to perform less well. Down to about 12 frames a second, and I'm not entirely sure what causes that. However, it might just be that I'm running it on 2 times native, and it's having it has problems keeping all that data. But I kind of doubt it, specifically because I don't think that that's how it keeps track of that. Too early. Really? Come on. I don't need to kill these, but I will feel safer if they are deaded. There. And there. Yay! Power Glove. Damn it! Oh well. We got the Power Glove. We can't actually finish. Well, technically we can actually, because we got the Power Glove, but no, I don't want to. Especially since I have to go through the entire thing again anyway. All right. With the Power Glove, now we can go do. Yeah, now we should be able to. Give me back my damn bombs, you stupid thief. You can keep the arrows, but I need my bombs. Since I had the Moon Pearl, one of the earliest things I want to spend a large sum of rupees on, aside from the shovel minigame, because that's definitely the first thing I'm doing. But the other big thing is I want to get a bomb expansion. I just want to get up to 15, because at 15, that's almost more bombs than I will ever actually need. Only almost. I will still need bomb refills every once in a while, but I'll need significantly less bomb refills after I get up to 15. Evil birds! Become deaded! I dislike having to fight the birds. There. And a Triforce piece, damn it. Oh! This is not where I expected. Huh. Alright. I mean, it is inverted. This does make sense. Hey, old man. That means there should be the shortcut cave up there. Uh-oh. The shortcut cave is not there. Old man, where is your house? Alright, his house is still in the same spot. Oh! Hey, old man, you got the magic mirror? Ouch. No! No, small key to Dark Palace. Well, we are in Light World now. And we have a sword, we've got some bombs. We can go do things. Not a hell of a lot of things, but we can do things. We still need the hookshot and or the hammer in order to get over that way. But to compensate, we can go over here. And this will allow us to go over to the Light World shortcut. And then we can go check Sanctuary. What? No! Yes, that makes sense, but not nice. Okay, so what can I do over here? I am honestly unsure. Ouch. That is the old man's house again. Alright. A piece of heart over there. And getting up there is a matter of dropping down. I want to stay down there, but do I really need to do that? Yes! No! I think we're stuck, actually. Crap. Oh, well, we can get this piece of heart and save and exit out? Yeah. Alright. I want to know where this... Yeah, this puts us here. And we can't do anything over here. just ever. That's still Spike. That's still Spike Cave. And we don't have any bottles. Is this Tower of Terror or is this Ganon's Tower? Aghanim's Tower. Alright, Ouch. Except I didn't actually get hit there. Come on. Seriously, how much HP do you guys think you have? We're only really able to get this first treasure chest, though. And it's a bomb refill. Damn it! I mean, we can start climbing this, but we can't do anything. But we can't really do anything in here. Because this room specifically needs a small key that's not in here. But I think there's a couple treasure chests in here. Yeah. Alright. One Triforce piece. But yeah. He does not actually have the other small key that we need. I knew there was the bat, but to get out, we have to push this. And now that we're back up, to a full 10 bombs, we can attempt to start exploring about. We almost have enough rupees to go play the shovel game. Now, right, you don't actually need... Hookshot Cave. Can I don't have... No, I don't actually have... I don't actually have Pegasus boots, so I can't get the one treasure chest that's down there. Great Fairy is up there. Collection of fairies is there. Spiral Cave? No. This is Twisted Cave. Slightly different. And it goes there, there, and there. Small key to Castle Tower. Compass to Dark Palace. Alright. And Paradox Caves and Light World on this side. We don't have Quake. Alright, I shall return. Huh, we have 2 pieces of heart. How did that happen? Alright. I actually like a lot of the changes that the inverted map gives us. Drop down. Because one of these I think is Paradox Cave, right? Or is that just in Light World? No. This is Twist. Yeah, this is Twisted Cave. Okay. Huh. Oh, but damn it, we don't have the Titan's Mint to lift that. And yes, that specifically is a Titan's Mint block. Okay, so climb back up through Twisted Cave. Well, honestly, I know what the next major thing that I want to go do is. I want to go check. I want to go check the Dark World Room of Power, because I have, you know, a bunch of bombs, so I should go do that. Because there's a bunch of treasure chests there. And Triforce. Booyah. We're 20% done. Small key to Ganon's Tower. Silver arrows. Booyah. Small key to Ganon's Tower. And big key to Ice Palace. Okay. In theory, if we actually had the 8 crystals, we could clear a majority of Ganon's Tower right now. We would still need the bow, obviously, but, you know. Alright, and we don't have the flippers. Do we? I don't think we do. I don't think we need the, I mean, I can't get up to Thieves Town right now. I just can't. But I think, at least from here. But I think if I start over at Dark Chapel, I might be able to go to the Light World from the Skull Woods warp. Probably not, honestly. I'm not entirely sure if that warp is still here. I've only played and beat the inverted map once, and to be perfectly honest, it was still pretty fun, just ridiculously difficult. Okay, and down here. Alright, so so what we need to do is go up through here. Try and get some more bombs. I was hoping that would actually block, but it did not. I mean, the boomerang would have. Ah, crap. Right. I can't do this yet because I can't get out. I can use this port, but I can't actually leave. Oops. Damn. All right. And that's gonna be the major issue with a good portion of the ports that I am familiar with. I should be able to go check Pyramid though, right? Not from here. So no, I can't check Pyramid. Damn it. Can I check this? I think I can check this. I'm not sure. I don't remember if this is one of the changed paths or not. Oh, I wants the 20 rupees. Boomerang. Thank you. Whoever said the boomerang was useless did not actually play this game. I mean, in a good portion of other Zelda games, yes, the boomerang is mostly terrible, but in this game, the boomerang is awesome. It's not going to help me get anywhere, though. Alright, looks like I should go and attempt to do Shovel Game, which I don't think... I can get to that from here, certainly. Is there anything else that I can get to? I want to say no, actually. I mean, there's the Gamble House game, but that requires yet more money, and I'm really low on money right now. I want to do the Shovel Game instead, specifically because I know that I can get that with, without much difficulty. Whereas the Gamble Game, I'll get it guaranteed, certainly, but, it's not likely to be anything super useful or important. Whereas the Shovel Game is slightly more likely to be something useful. They should have the same odds, but most of the time I find that the Shovel Game is actually better off than the Gamble Game. The Gamble Game will have either a 50 rupee drop or maybe a piece of heart. Sometimes a heart container. Whereas the Shovel Game will usually have, especially on Keysanity, will usually have a small key that I would like. Maybe even a big key if I get super lucky. Now, plus, if I actually play the Shovel Game well enough, I might be able to go and do the Gamble Game afterwards. This is not open, correct? Right. Still need the Titans-Mitt for that. And you should also still be locked off, right? Still need the Titans-Mitt. I am an idiot. But we have silver arrows, so in the event that we ever get the bow, we are mostly invincible? Question mark. go. Oh, yeah. We've already made our money back. Booyah. And it's a bomb refill. Damn it. Hey, Hey, it's not always better, but it's usually better. And I still actually made enough money to go do the Gamble House game anyway. I throw a rock at you. Unfortunately, to get back to the Gamble House game, we have to save and quit back out. It's a sad truth until we get the Titan's Mitt. Which I can't see myself getting Titan's Mitt without the magic mirror right now. Ouch. Run away! Sure. We can pretend that that's not a ledge I can drop down. And it's a small key. Well, it's a small key to Thieves' Town, but without the hammer, that's not really that important. Alright, think. Where is this damn chest? I'm missing a chest in here. I forget where it is though. It's no, I did get all four. Okay, I thought I missed that one. My nose is itchy. It's not an important detail, but it is a detail I would like to share, because I am a terrible person. Ouch. And these guys are not worth fighting. Mostly because I don't think that they actually have drops. Arrow. Damn it. Right, we still need to go and set up. Which means we still need that down. Damn it. Oh well, we can replace our bombs. I am surprised that we did not get hit there. They won't let me use. They won't actually let me use boomerang inside a doorway. There. are. And yes, need to go over this way. Yay, a heart. Booyah, and a fairy. Now again, I can't actually kill a blind right now. I need like 3 more hearts, and then I can go kill blind. But there is a treasure chest right here. Behold Link, the thrower of pots. Big key to Tower of Hera. Come on, blind. We will spawn you and then we will leave. Unlock that door. Yeah, got it. Haha! Evil Liches will not throw me off conveyor belts today. Or at least right now. They'll do it later. After their lunch break. Alright, blind. There's no way we're gonna do this. Absolutely none. Ouch. Yeah. I cannot do that. I cannot do that fight. I need either the mid shield or like 3 more hearts. And it's not that it's actually all that difficult of a fight. It's that I am not skilled enough at it to do that. What can I do then? I can't think of any major teleport spots that I have access to. Like the one down there needs the one at the swamp needs the hammer. I just flat out don't have access to that one because I need the hammer. I need to get the goddamn hammer. But where can I go in order to attempt to get the goddamn hammer is the question. It seriously looks like I need to figure out. How to get the Titansmith, because I'm locked off by the Titansmith in a lot of different places right now. Eyeglass Rock. This should still be Spike Cave, right? Yes, okay. Which I can't do until I have both the hammer and at least half magic and probably 2 bottles. with 2 bottles in the bucket kitchen net, I should be able to, in theory, do that. If I have half magic, because I've got the magic cape. But until I have all of that, it's unlikely I'll be able to do it. Wait, did we get another key to, we did, actually. Alright. We did get another key to this place. Damn it, we have to do this fight again. I don't know how the hell I didn't get hit there. And this is why you have the Master Sword before you come in here normally. I mean, I do have the blue mail steroid, so. Not that it's doing me much good against those. Come on. There. Damn it. I was hoping to get another heart. And room. There we are. Pots are the best weapon in the game. There we are. Oh, wait. Ah, never mind. Seriously, nothing beats a good pot. I think there's a treasure chest if you manage to kill all the enemies in there. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. I mean, we can do the Aghanim fight, no problem. Hi, Aghanim. Zappity zap zap. Electric teleport. Yeah, you see, there isn't actually coding for the Master Sword to specifically deflect this. You can deflect this with the Fighter Sword or the Butterfly Net. That's lightning, yep. I annoy you with boomerangs. I think that's 4. There. And with that, we have access to the light world. For the record, I think this is technically Ganon's tower, right? Yeah, that's Ganon's tower. But we can do most of escape. Which is still this. Yep. This is still escape. Alright. We can't do all of escape. We are missing a small key. Or 2. I think we're technically missing 2 small keys. But regardless, we cannot do all of escape. Thankfully, we don't need to do all of escape. We just need to do enough of escape to get the treasure chests immediately accessible, like this one. Map of Eastern Palace. Gotta love throwing pots. And small key to Turtle Rock. Oh dear. Can this please be the magic mirror? Please. I would very much like for this to be either the hammer or the magic mirror. Yeah, that's always the big key. But this is the red mail. Alright, we're mostly invincible now, especially since we're in the light world. So, what we need most of all right now, then, is, Honestly, the bow. We've got a few small keys to Dark Palace, so if we could get the bow, we could go cash those in. But unfortunately, we do not yet have the bow. And yes, we specifically need the bow because we have to deal with red mimics, and red mimics only die to bows. That was a very nice triple. For the record, for any of the people that are part of the logic for the entrance randomizer, why the hell are the outside doors of Hyrule Palace coded to not be connected to the inside of Hyrule Palace? It makes for some very, very weird things happening. Really? If you kill Aghanim, the bombers up here stop showing up? That's interesting. I did not know that. Come on, Uncle. Yay, a bottle! You know what that means, right? We can go check the bug catching net. And we can also go buy potions now. The map for Ganon's Tower, okay. I just cannot win with these grass spawns. Oh, well, we're right next to Sanctuary. Okay. Go to Sanctuary. Ask Princess Zelda to hand over her treasure chest. Maybe it'll be another Triforce piece, or, maybe slightly better, a piece of heart. Big key to Swamp Palace. Well, that's mostly pointless. That gives us access to exactly one treasure chest. Although, knowing the logic of this particular game, that's likely more important than I'm giving it credit for. Oh, also, invert makes this doable for some reason. I don't know why. Small key to Misery Mire. Well, without the Pegasus boots or the hookshot, we cannot get into Misery Mire, so... let's see what we have here. We have a 1. Quake! Booyah! Red Rupee. Map. Map for Desert Palace. You know, the dungeon that we might not even get to freaking see. Seriously, in a majority of the Triforce race runs that you don't enter either Ganon's Tower or Desert Palace. Desert Palace specifically because in order to enter Desert Palace the normal way, you need the Book of Mudora, and the Book of Mudora is something that you are very, very likely to not get. Alright, so, with that in mind, we've killed Alganim so we can go and check the Lumberjacks. Evil birds. Evil birds. So, is this gonna be... it would be the exit up there, because that unfortunately now requires the magic mirror. Oh, we can't check, we don't have... I'm an idiot. I forgot that we still don't have Pegasus boots, so we can't actually check this yet. No, rather we can't get it. We can check it, certainly, but we can't actually successfully obtain it until you have Pegasus boots. And this is nothing. It is a bad gamble house. Piece of heart, perhaps? Pegasus boots! Yay! Alright, now we can go check the Lumberjack house. He is never going to be back, because that's the exact same goddamn joke that they put in, like, in all of these. Like, there isn't another joke programmed in for him. I don't know why. Ooh! Booyah! The magic boomerang. Alright. I mean, we can go check the Book of Mudora spawn point now, certainly. Whee! Alright, and what do we got? It's Magic Mushroom. They're just throwing key items at me instead of Triforce pieces. I mean, it's technically a good thing, because that means a good portion of the Triforce pieces should be in dungeons, which is honestly where I prefer them to be. But let us go and check the Kakariko places, since we have a boatload of bombs. Link Between Worlds production is done, and this is very important because I kept putting it off for some freaking reason and taking naps instead of doing the things I was supposed to do. It was sad. All right. Master Sword, I screwed this up again. A piece of heart. Fighter shield. Okay. Anyone notice that we have the Master Sword and the red mail, but we're still only at 3 hearts? Oh, Jesus. And we have enough to go buy Zora now, but we're gonna buy we're gonna check the bottle first, and then we will grind up the rupees that we need in order to get the Zora. There, small key. Small key to Desert Palace. That's important if we ever go into Desert Palace, because it's pretty much the only small key that's in Desert Palace that you can't get inside of it. The other two important small keys are very specifically on the way to Twin Mold or Landmolus. I always call it Twin Mold. It's not. It's Landmolus, but you know. Can I just keep referring to it as Twin Mold, please? Big key for Turtle Rock. Small key to Ganon's Tower. Arrows. We are a quarter done now. And we have a boatload of key items. With this amount of key items, and the fact that we've got the Pegasus boots, actually, we can go do the Dash Challenge. Also, open this. I don't care what kind of run you're doing. This particular shed is one of the best damn sheds in the entire game, because it specifically allows you to restock your bombs for free, and it only costs, well, okay, it's not technically free. You have to actually spend a bomb to open it up, but a single bomb to get 4? Oh yeah. That's the main reason why people say that you don't actually need to get a bomb. You don't need to get bomb expansions. To which I say, heinous lies. Bomb expansions are a way of life. I will always take a bomb expansion over an arrow expansion if given the opportunity, because you need bombs way more than you need arrows. But you need arrows to finish the game. Yeah, you need arrows in exactly 3 other freaking rooms. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 7 other rooms, but you know, it may as well be 3. Since you barely use the bow once you get it, unless you got silver arrows, which I do have now. And since I do have silver arrows, I should be actually attempting to find the bow specifically. But, you know, I've not looked up the spoiler tag, so I don't know where anything actually is. Okay. With that, we can do both Check the Bottle and Zora. Now they're just throwing heart containers at me. Huh. So what do you want to bet the bottle guy is selling either a bomb refill or a piece of heart? He's not selling a bottle. No way. 20 rupees. Okay. Right, we were gonna go do the dash challenge. Since we still need to get the mirror. Very specifically. We don't have the magic powder, so we can't check that. Nor do we have the hammer. I love the fact that we got the blue mail so early on. Getting the red mail so early on is a bit overkill, to be perfectly honest. But getting the blue mail early is just great. My personal hope is that the bosses specifically are carrying a bunch of Triforce pieces, because that would make the most amount of sense. I didn't know that this got changed. Huh. All right. I screwed this up. I think I can still get it though, and it's a small key. Yep, 15 seconds. Thank you. Small key to Dark Palace. Booyah. Do we have the big key to Dark Palace? We do have the big key to Dark Palace. So if we ever find the goddamn hammer, we can go clear a majority of Dark Palace. Although we still need the bow. Though, to be perfectly honest, the bow might very well end up being in Dark Palace. Because Dark Palace has got like freaking 14 treasure chests in it or some crap. It's nuts. Inverted also throws this down. Almost 30% done. Don't have the shovel. Can't go check that. We can check the drowned treasure though. I think I want to check drowned. Sorry, sunken treasure. That's technically what it's referred to as. Small key for Skull Woods. We don't need any more small keys for Skull Woods. All we need for that right now, very specifically, is the Fire Rod. I won't be doing Skull Moth without 10 hearts, but, you know, we could, in theory, go and do Skull Moth right now if we had the Fire Rod. I would not do that. I would need either the Tempered Sword or the Fire, or 10 hearts. Hopefully both. Compass 4, Desert Palace. They are setting me up to do Desert Palace for some reason though. Problem is, without the big key, without the big key for Desert Palace, I really don't want to go in the Desert Palace because, you know, that's where Landmolus is, and Landmolus right now, well, to kill him I would still need the big key, just the big key. But to get into Desert Palace right now, I would still need the Book of Woodora. Piece of Heart. Red Rupee. Magic Mirror! Booyah! See, we needed to get the Moon Pearl to get the Magic Mirror, and half magic. And we're a third done. We might call the session quits once we get to half done, but honestly that's a bit short on our end. It depends, honestly. It probably won't be short on our end, but it will feel short on our end because of how lucky we've been getting with this particular seed. A bottle? No, 20 rupees. Damn it. Alright, let's go check the Desert Elder and hope to get the Ocarina. I think I can check that, right? I probably can check that. I don't think I want to right now, but I think I can. Oh, no, I don't. I can't, because I don't have the flippers yet. Alright. So, go check Desert Elder. And right, without the flippers, we can't start Swamp Palace either. We can't finish Swamp Palace without the hook shot, but we can't start it without flippers. I should open up the Infinite Rupees cave, but I don't need Infinite Rupees at the moment. Matter of fact, aside from Zora, who I already have enough rupees for, the only thing I need more rupees for right now, I think, is Kiki. And I won't be doing that for some time yet. No, I'm not talking to you, because you also only have one joke. Alright. 8 of 20. Alright, so from here, I take it we go... Yeah, we're gonna go over to King Zora. Also, this is lowered. I think the whole reason that they decided to lower another Triforce piece, booyah. I think the whole reason why they decided to lower a bunch of the plateaus, very specifically, was because originally you need a huge combination of items in order to get into the raised areas, and it's, jeez, how the hell? And that's the Cane of Samaria. Crap. Alright, so but yeah, they ended up not having enough item drop spawns with those up, so they had to do some significant map edits in order to actually make it so that you could complete it uninverted, and have some decent variation. Because that's the whole reason why the randomizers even exist, so that we can have variation with our Link to the Past runs. Wait, I can't take those. I keep forgetting that I don't have the flippers. This is the bomb shop. Alright, I can go check Sahasrah's house on our way to Witch's Hut and King Zora. They have returned home from bingo. I should go ask them how that went. But I'm not going to go do that. I should, totally, but I have chosen not to do that. So where's Green Pundit? Tower of Hera. Alright. Arrow refill. Halfway done. Small key to Dark Palace. Well, we can go do a good portion of Eastern Palace. We just can't actually finish it. Matter of fact, I know that we don't have the big key, but aside from the big key and the Almost Knights themselves, we can clear all of Eastern Palace. At least I think so. And we have the Magic Mirror to Magic Mirror out if we need to. The map to Hyrule Castle. Bleh. We've already cleared Hyrule Castle. Well, effectively. There's still Escape from Hyrule Castle that we have to go finish, but that's like 2 treasure chests, and I need another small key for it. Compass path first. In my normal Link to the Past runs, I do not go this way, because all you get from going this way is the compass. I should not have gone that way, because all I got was a red rupee. And again, aside from Zora and Kiki, I don't need money anymore. Well, I will want money for potions, but, you know, it's I'm a long ways off from considering buying potions at the moment. So I still need to get another bottle before I can really, start thinking about buying potions. Plus, since I have half magic, once I get Bombos, I won't really need to buy potions anymore. I have Quake. God damn it. I don't need the monies. I'd rather it be pieces of harp right now so I could go kill blind. And yes, you do need to pick up that small key specifically, because that small key goes to this door. It always goes to this door. You think it goes to the top door up here, but no. And it's... Yay, the mid-shield! We can totally go kill blind. But we want to finish checking... syrup. Or is it maple? I think... Nah, she's syrup. But yeah, we want to finish checking syrup's hut. And then... we might actually consider going in the Dark Palace, because we can get there now. I mean, we can't clear it, certainly, but we don't need to be able to clear it. And to be perfectly honest, we've already got half the Triforce pieces that we need. Let's go check King Zora. Maybe he'll actually sell us the flippers. That would be super convenient. You can also check Quake now, too. Dungeon map, damn. But that requires Zora's flippers anyway, so I probably can't get it. Ooh, ether. Huh. That's nice. Okay, next Next, let's get the Triforce piece that's hanging out at the end of Kakariko, the Kakariko shortcut. Being more than half done is a good thing, after all. Butterfly Nutter Bottle? Nope, small key. And it is the small key to Skullvoids. Useless small key. Can't cross that way. I'm trying to think. Can we... no, we still need the Titans Mitt for that. Alright. We can, however, go check that before we go up. Normally this is the magic cape, but we already have the magic cape. So now it is it is a heart container. Okay. Alright. Evil birds. So how are you supposed to clear this without the hook shot? Well, by abusing ledges. Yep, like so. You do need the magic cape, but you don't need the hook shot. You're supposed to need the hook shot, but due to a programming quirk, you do not actually need the hook shot. Okay, where does that go? I need to know, where does that go? It's just an adventurer spring. Huh. Alright, we still don't have the hammer, sadly. But we can go kill Blind. So let's go kill Blind. Trying to think of what we can do after we go kill Blind, because we still don't have the fire rod or the bow. I mean, I think we can get up to... I think we can actually get up to Tower of Hera. And do we have the small key? We do not have the small key that we need to finish Tower of Hera. But we can do most of the rest of Tower of Hera. And that's got the green pendant in it, so... Whoosh. Alright, Blind. We're coming back with 3 times the amount of hearts that we had last time. We can rip you a new one. Yeah. And that's why we wait for the mid shield. Also, that's why we wait for like 6 hearts. Yay! Triforce piece! Okay, so from here, let us attempt... Yeah, let us attempt to go do more stuff on Death Mountain. You were supposed to check Quake. And yeah, I was. I was totally supposed to check Quake, and I forgot. I mean, if I had bothered to go buy a Panacea, well, we could totally go and do Spike Cave now, but nah. We wouldn't actually survive Spike Cave. We'd just be able to get to the end, though. Yeah, that's Aghanim's Tower. We don't have the Book of Medora. We can go over there, but there's no point. Huh. Trying to think. Can we get to Tower of Hera from here? Because I mean, without the Titans, I mean, if we can get the Tower of Hera, then we can get the Titans Mitt, certainly. But I don't think that we can. Wait. We might be able to. We might just have to go into. But we can't do anything in Turtle Rock. Is the thing. We need the King of Samaria, and the King of Samaria is specifically locked off right now by Desert Palace. Ugh. Damn. And I'm gonna need the Titan's Mitt to lift these. And I don't think that they put... I think they put a warp point up there if we had the Titan's Mitt to grab it, but we do not currently have the Titan's Mitt to grab it, so we could go down there, but without the Titan's Mitt we can't come back up. Direct. I just wanted to show off the slow charge. nothing over here that we can do, right? Yeah. Huh. Alright. It looks to me as though we need to do a save and quit warp from the light world. And the easiest way for us to get to light world right now, I think, involves us going up this way. We need to do a save and quit warp in order to get onto the other side of light world. At least for what I want to do. What I'm trying to do now specifically is get into Dark Palace. Because Dark Palace has a boatload of treasure chests, and we have a majority of what we need to clear, aside from the bow and the hammer. Alright, and then save and quit. I think this works. Yes, that works. Alright, good. So, we are gonna try and go into Dark Palace. Without the hook shot, there's no real point in. Well, actually, without the flippers, we can't start Swamp Palace. But we can do a good portion of Dark Palace. Without the hammer or bow. Meaning that we can probably find the flippers. And if not the flippers, then something equivalent to the flippers. Maybe the hook shot even. Come on, Geeky. And for those of you wondering why I'm not doing a retro run, it's because I tried a single retro run, and I also put it in inverse mode, and I did reveal that one. I recorded a session and a half of that, and I did post that. God damn it! Now I need to go buy Kiki again. No, that run is dead because I can't deal damage. I cannot deal damage to Poison Moth or Mothula or whatever the hell her name is, Skull Moth, with the fighter sword. So no, we're not doing a retro run on inverted ever again. I refuse. And it's this one. Small key to the Tower of Hera. That's the small key that we needed. Booyah. But, unfortunately, we still don't have access to the Tower of Hera because we need, well, we need the Titan's Mint. We do. But if we can get the Titan's Mint, then we can just walk into the Tower of Hera. So I don't know what exactly we need to get into the Tower of Hera right now. I think we just need the hook shot. But I'm not sure. No, there's no point in going in there. There's a red mimic in there that we can't kill. I sometimes forget to do this particular one. Compass for Thieves Town. Which is nice and all, but without the hammer, it doesn't matter because that's pretty much all that we're missing from Thieves Town. Unlock this. For this map of Dark Palace. Cool. The map for Turtle Rock, which is nice but not important because we're not going to do Turtle Rock for quite some time. Oh, and gotta love having the magic mirror sometimes. Especially because it resets the entirety of the dungeon. And over this away. No! Heart container, bringing us up to 10 hearts. Compass for Swamp Palace. Hammer, please? No. Small key to Turtle Rock. Very clearly, I am missing the Book of Medora. But unfortunately, we need 2 more small keys, and they are not here. Also, we need the bow. And the hammer. But from here we can go check Quake, right? Yeah, we can go check Quake. Oh, that's right. I actually have the ability to check Pyramid now, too. Not inside of the pyramid, mind you. Well, wait. Can I check the inside of the pyramid? I might be able to check that, the Fountain of Wishing in the pyramid. Because I think the bomb, the super bomb... Oh, wait, no. I don't have the crystals to spawn the super bomb, right? And throw the evil rock. Whoosh. Book of Mudora. All right. I guess we go to Desert Palace then. We can clear Desert Palace totally. We've got the small key. We've got the Book of Mudora. I'm trying to think if there's anything that we're missing to clear. No, we even got the Pegasus boots for that treasure. So yeah, we can totally clear Desert Palace. Don't you need the bow because there's a red Igor? No, you see that. Oh. Actually, we're still missing the big key to Desert Palace. Shit. Oh well, we may as well go into Desert Palace anyway, because I'm not entirely sure where else we can go. Without the flute, we can't get into Misery Mire. And without the Titan's Mitt, we're still blocked off by a bunch of large rocks. And without the bow, we can't finish Eastern Palace. All we're missing to finish Desert Palace is the big key. Although, because we're getting the book, because we're getting the Cane of Samaria on our way through. Ooh, that's a thing. We can totally do a good portion of Turtle Rock. Not all of it, because we don't have either of the Fire or Ice rods yet. But we can do a good portion of Turtle Rock. We've got half magic. We'll have the Cane of Samaria, and we've got the red mail and the Master Sword. It's gonna be a tad more difficult than I usually like. I almost never go into Turtle Rock without at least a Tempered Sword, but all right. Will you have a Triforce piece, or maybe a hook shot? Cane of Birna. Totally useless, but okay. I would have preferred a Triforce piece. No, I'm never gonna cast Cane of Birna. I just won't. Right. Although we can't clear, we can do a large point of Misery Mire as well, actually. Because we have the first small key for Misery Mire. Bug catching net. Thank you. The Tempered Sword. Yay! Alright, now Turtle Rock should be a breeze. We're still hoping that the big key for our Desert Palace is here. Because if it is, then we're super damn lucky and can actually clear Desert Palace in one go. Whereas usually, you know, when randomizers make it so that you cannot usually do that. Triforce piece. Make sure to get this treasure. Sometimes it's a small key. Sometimes, believe it or not, it's the goddamn hammer. Small key to Dark Palace, which is really good. And we have the big key to Dark Palace, so that small key can be used to go clear that dark room. We don't have the big key here, though, so that means nothing. Very Kirby's up there. Grab the cane grab the cane of Somaria. Yay! Right. It's bottom left. I always forget that that one's bottom left. The next one's top right, but that one's bottom left. Ouch. Small heal, thank you. And there, and there. Yay! But we need the big key to get the last treasure and fight Land Wallace. Okay. Alright, and we need ether, which we have. I really should go check that too, but I kind of screwed myself over with where I put my portal. It's difficult for me to get over there, is what I'm saying. So that's how you do it. Doing a reverse Pegasus dash is something that I'm never going to get good enough at to do consistently. Do we have the big key for, no we do not. Alright, so, we want to use this over here. I think specifically on the southern one, right? Yeah. Wow, we don't actually have much of anything else in Misery Mire. Huh. Alright, and... do that. So that you can get this, which is usually a small key. But here, it's a bomb refill. Damn it. Oh well. Now, I don't know why they force you to have the fire rod to open up Mothula's lair, but they do. Oops. Really, I have to go all the way back downstairs? Ugh. I was hoping for a heartbeat, for a small heart, but nope. Okay. There we are. Damn it. And there. And this treasure chest. Yay! Not what I was honestly hoping for, but it's a Triforce piece, getting us ever closer, if just slightly. Okay, and right, we can go up through here to press this button. Fire rod, we can go kill Skull Moth. Treasure just at the end of this hall. And an empty bottle. Alright. And since we have the bug catching that means we can probably go to Spike Cave. Just gotta go and get a couple of fairies. The Skull Woods, bleh. And this. Another bottle. Huh. I think I want to hold on to this this small key. If you Pegasus Dash right there, you usually make it through, but I did not remember that. Small key to Swamp Palace. And a bomb refill. Oh well. Okay, I think from here, I think we really should probably go try and kill Skull Moth. Damn it. Hold it. It was Keysanity that we're missing because the Turtle Rock big chest. That exit drops down into the right side of Light World Death Mountain, and then we can take Paradox Cave all the way up, all the way up, which will allow us to drop down and get both the Titan's Mint and start Tower of Hera. I remembered something! Haha! I would like the shovel. Mostly because the shovel is awesome. Alright. No, not there. No. Don't have the Titan's Mint or the hammer. I think this is full magic. No, that's apples. It's the other one over there that's full magic. And I'm hungry again. Folks, why do I end up being hungry? It's not convenient. But yeah, this is full magic. Unfortunately, the Tempered Sword Beam does not actually do any more damage. Three? Oh, right. The bonus chest. Mothula. And the big chest, right. Do we add the big key to Skullwoods? No, because that's Swamp Palace. The only reason I know about that is because DC showed it off. I am dead serious. I did not know about that until DC showed it off. Always had to go the long way around that. Yay! Nah, we only got 5 left. We're effectively 75% done with this run. This way. There, yeah. Alright, and it's there, there, and there. Yay, a full magic restore. Not that we need it, because we have the Tempered Sword. Tempered Sword, red mail, and 10 hearts. Come on, Mothula. Drop either the bow or another Triforce piece. We almost perfected that fucking fight. I hate Mothula so much. Now, this is not 5 and 6, right? This is probably like, what, 2 and 7? If we had the flippers or the flute, well, specifically if we had the flippers, we could go and do Ice Palace now, but it's 3 and 7. Okay. Neither of the two that we need. Alright, so, we need to go to Turtle Rock. We're gonna save and quit warp over there. To Dark Mountain. It's been a while since I've actually done a full, rather a finished run of Link to the Past Randomizer in one section. I don't care, Dream Theater. That's the only joke you guys ever have too. Ugh. Open this up. Unfortunately, we still don't have Bombos. Having Bombos now would be nice. Damn it. Alright, and let's go up. It was down that we were supposed to go. Okay, and get both of those. That one and that one. Hey! Oh, fucking tilt. Alright. Reset. Alright, and there, and there. There. Flippers, please. Flippers! Yay! For the record, no, I still have not looked into spoilers. I just got really lucky. Now, we don't actually need the hammer for anything in this dungeon, so quite likely the hammer is probably here someday. Don't forget the chest. That's the compass chest at the bottom. Falling off is not something I'm you know, prone to doing, but I keep doing it in this run for some reason. The map for Swamp Palace. I dislike this room. The chain chomps hit really goddamn hard. I think we're a small key short to actually being able to continue on with this, though. Damn it. Oh well. Thankfully, Turtle Rock is actually one of the more forgiving dungeons in the game, because once you actually clear most of the rooms, you don't have to re-clear them. For example, whee! You should still re-clear them in order to get resources and such, but you don't have to. What's this? big key to Eastern Palace. It's nice, but unless it's the bow, it's not really enough. We actually do have the big key here though, so. And over this way. Yeah, but no. Have to actually go out. Out this way and around. Alright. Oh. We don't have the hammer to do that, is the thing. Is this a small key or is this the big key? I think this is big key. Yeah, it's big key. But, again, we don't have the fire ice rod. Although, we can get the 4 treasure chests. But then we need a small key for that. Okay. Alright, so again, the plan right now is to go all the way down, get super lucky with, oh damn it, I have to redo this again. Alright, so we are going to mirror over here, but we are not mirroring. Oh, right, we can't mirror over here. We're in. I need another small key. I guess we go over to Eastern Palace again. Oh wait, we can't get to the warp spot that we need from there. And save and quit warp to go back to Eastern Palace to pick up that. still missing a small key in order to clear Hyrule Castle escape. For the record, I am not a solicitor usually. Damn it, I was supposed to capture that fairy. Oh well. We're only here for the big chest anyway, unless it's got the bow. Which it shouldn't have the bow, but if it does have the bow, we'll finish off the Eastern Palace. Oh wait, that's right, we just got, okay, so since we got the flippers, we can go start Ice Palace. And it's because we have 4 Triforce pieces left, we're likely to finish the run having killed exactly 2 bosses. No, that's not actually a joke. Ice Palace has a pretty huge tendency to, quite unfortunately for it, end these runs. Oh right, we have the flippers. We can go check. Go check bottle 3. We can't check bottle 4 because we don't have Titan's Mitt. If we finish this run without Titan's Mitt, I will be very, very shocked. It's totally doable. It's just that it almost never happens. Another Triforce piece. Yeah, Ice Palace might legitimately finish the run. Or give us the rest of the key items. I mean, sure, there's plenty of other 20 rupee spawns in the pool, but let's be honest. After I go and get my first bomb upgrade, which I'm gonna go do now, I won't need them anymore. All right, and I can go check the other waterfall. and one more bomb upgrade. And then we'll go to Ice Palace. Actually, before we go do that, I want to see if I'm right about this, because I think this takes us to the Zora's entrance, right? Yes! Good. Waterfall of Wishing. Ouch. Big key for Desert Palace. Compass for Tower of Hera. Alright, into Ice Palace we go. Oh, wait, I don't have any small keys for Ice Palace. Damn. We probably can't actually do everything in here then. Because, one of the big things about Ice Palace that you always forget about, or at least I always forget about, is that, one, without the hookshot, this place is fucking hell. And two, you need, like, 2 small keys that are in chests, normally. So on Keysanity, it can be a bit of a pain to actually get everything that you need before you can actually clear Ice Palace. Mind you, if we even get a single small key in a chest, we can clear most of this. Yeah, we've got the big key already, so we can go and kill Cold Stare, certainly. So, I got a small question that has to do with royalty terms, since that's what's going on the TV at the moment. Why are we still referring to royalty as Your Majesty? It was for the longest time it was a term used for pretty much divine irreverence, but well, that was when it was commonly believed that kings and queens were selected by divine countenance and such. This a large portion of the last English monarchs, and since this is based over in Europe, as a small European nation, I don't think that they have had divine monarch beliefs for I don't know, the past 400 years. Probably significantly longer than that. if we had the one small key that we're missing, we likely would finish this right now. Oh, definitely. Fucking definitely. We're technically actually missing 3 small keys. There's a small key that we need for this room, right? Alright, and kinda summary to cheese this puzzle. Oh, right, we don't have the hammer. Crap. I forgot. I totally forgot that we need the hammer in order to actually do this fight. Mostly because you always fucking have the hammer by now. Oh well. Ooh, small key. 2 turtle rock. Okay. Nice, but we still don't have the ice rod. So, off to Desert Palace to go finish that dungeon, because we can totally finish that dungeon now. And, oh, small key. to Misery Mire. Okay? That's nice, but actually, we can finish Misery Mire, can't we? I mean, there's no real reason to finish Misery Mire, but we can. No, actually, we're still missing Misery Mire's big key. Ouch. Come on, Land Molus. And one more spin attack. Oh, nope, small key. Okay. The Ice Palace. Well, admittedly, that's the small key that we need to go finish Ice Palace. Well, not finish, but get a good portion of the rest of the treasures. I think what we'll do, actually, though, is attempt to go finish Misery Mire. Because, like, Vitreous, that's his name. We can totally kill Vitreous. And we have the flippers, too, so we can just do this. I don't think you need the hammer at all to finish Misery Mire. Okay. There. Trying to do a reverse Pegasus dash over that stump is a bitch. Oh, right, we don't have the big key. Shit, no. Without the big key, we can't. Yeah. Ugh. All right. Right. So we still don't have the flute, so we have to do another save and quit warp. Right? Or okay, that'll work. I don't want to go all the way through Turtle Rock again. Although, that's virtually guaranteed to finish the run, though. Ah, fuck it. No, we will attempt to go all the way through Turtle Rock again. why can the Lionels drop a single rupee? That is not nice, game. It is a catchy jingle. Go, 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 go! There. Okay, now we can clear this room. I think that's it. Yep, holy shit, we cleared that room without taking damage. Who are you and what have you done with my difficult room? Yeah, there's a small key that we're missing there, but quite thankfully, it doesn't actually matter because we have the magic cape. There, got it. I can't believe it was on the last freaking one, but there we go. You win! Yes, we do. God, I'm hungry. But there we go. Kirby's Link to the Past 2 done in one session. It should say about 3 hours. Yeah. Somewhere between 2.5 and 3 hours. The Return of the King. Sometimes you actually get the 2 towers. But yeah, we killed 2 bosses. Exactly 2. We killed Landmolus, and we killed... I don't remember. Blind, yeah. Landmolus and Blind. Because we never got the hook shot or the Titan's Mitt, so we couldn't go kill Moldorm. We needed the hook shot to get up there, as far as I can see. killed Landmolus and Blind. That was it. Well, I like arthropods. Not all arthropods, but some arthropods I like. Bolt coin for sale. They mean the Ether Medallion, but yeah. Which we needed in order to open Misery Mire. Woodfellas. Was that where the Moon Pearl was? I don't think it was, but it probably was where the Moon Pearl was. Yeah, and we only barely visited Venus. We got 2 bomb upgrades, and that was all that we honestly needed from her. And we didn't even need that. We didn't rescue both we didn't rescue the other Dwarven swordsmith, so. The life-giving kid. Gary the old man, who forced us to pick him up in Dark World and drop them off in Light World. Oy. And the key sleeps again forever. Yeah, we didn't pick up this key. And now we will go through the rest of the credits in order to see what our score, what our time and stuff such was. We've got like 10, maybe 15 save and quit warps because we couldn't, because that's one of the things that the inverted road still technically makes you do, especially if you're on Keysanity. You're gonna end up doing a save and quit warps quite a bit. Especially since, you know, they start you off at Link's house. And, yeah, starting off at Kirby's house, unfortunately, has the problem of, well, that's the only treasure you've got access to. No, seriously, that's it. You have access to exactly one treasure. And usually they're kind enough for it to be some sort of weapon. Like either the fighter sword, or the fire rod, or maybe even, or in our case, we got lucky enough for it to be the boomerang. It can be the magic boomerang as well, at least according to the item randomizer. I think the entrance randomizer has that same quirk where you can either get the boomerang or the magical boomerang. They're not progressive. Takao Shimizu. I'm supposed to be in bed, but I don't want to be in bed, he said. Actually, I just want to have some food. But I don't know what food I should have. I've already technically had a quesadilla today. I'll probably end up making another quesadilla then. I was supposed to be uploading some of the Link Between Worlds RAWs while we were doing this, but I didn't want to disrupt the recording with that. Small hacker. That is not me. I'm still hoping that the entrance randomizer can have an inverted state. I would personally really like to see if that can work. The important stuff. First sword, Pegasus boots, didn't get the flute, haha, and the mirror. What? I didn't have 4 boss kills. No, I killed 2 bosses. No, wait, no, I killed Mothula as well. All right. Yeah, 15 saving quits, 7 deaths, no fair revivals. Just under 3 hours. I probably could have had it in just over 2 if I could have found if I could have I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, 3 bosses. It said I had 4. All right, Aghanim. I killed Aghanim as well. But yeah, this has been Kirby's Link Through the Past 2. We got almost nothing in comparison. Yeah, just over half of the collection. Alright guys, be safe.